Hi guys, we're finally on the road. It's G's big 5-0 tomorrow and we're going to be spending it in the Kruger Park. So we're off to Letaba to the safari tent.
This trip sees us head up the R40 again towards Phalaborwa and then entering in Phalaborwa Gate, which is the closest gate towards Letaba.
Just crossed over into Limpopo province and we're passing the turn off to Open Gate. We're heading up to Phalaborwa and we're going to go that way in. So we probably about 100 kilometers from Phalaborwa at the moment and hoping we can make it in time because it looks like it's a bit of a drive from the gate to the top.
We had a bit of a rough start to the day where we had to relicense the Jimny from Cape Town to Mpumalanga province, and then we replaced the leaf springs on the trailer, which held a number of hidden challenges. We were just about to give up using the trailer for this trip when we were able to resolve the issues, but this meant we left quite late, almost not giving us enough time to enjoy the trip leisurely.
So we are about 25 kilometers, probably halfway to Letaba. And we've seen lonely hyena and we've seen one or two impala, and then we came across a very old giraffe and he had some yellow-billed oxpeckers on him. So this is the first time that I've actually seen yellow-billed oxpeckers that I know of, and it's been something that ever since I've been coming to the park I've been trying to see, because a few years ago, if you went onto Google Translate and you typed in yellow-billed oxpecker, you used to get Kosovo, which directly translated actually means yellow oxpecker. So I was always curious about these birds, and now we've seen one. Very happy. That was on number one of our 3 big ones that we wanted to see, and coming to this region of the park was definitely we were hoping to get into the country where we could kind of see them, so hoping to still see more of them.
Yellow-billed oxpeckers are only found in the Kruger National Park and surrounding nature reserves. By the end of the 1800s, the species was extinct in South Africa, largely due to threats such as the toxic cattle dips. Then in 1979 the birds reappeared in the Kruger Shingweti area without any human interaction, and today their population is on the increase.
We arrived at Letaba with 10 minutes to spare before the gate closed, and in our rush we were unable to get any decent footage of the rest camp. This was a grave injustice, not only to ourselves but also to Letaba. This region is totally different from those in the south and that of Sitoro. It has lots of mopani trees, and in the heat these smallish trees offer very little shelter in the form of shade. Leaving us with so much to experience in the Letaba area means that we have yet another excuse to return to experience the full offerings of this lovely region of the Kruger National Park.
Here we are on the bridge of the Letaba. The first time in the game park we've been able to get out on one of these bridges, and it happens to be the Letaba River. I thought it might have been the Olifants because we're heading off to Balule just now, and here it is. And it's so nice to just be able to stand out here in nature. You can hear the birds calling in the background, and we're the only people around here. There's nobody else. Just a couple of birds flying around, and awesome. Not a bad way to spend your birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, we've made a quick stop at Matambeni Hide. Really lovely spot. Plenty croc and hippo.
Quite a few fish eagle as well. We didn't really get to see them so well, but you could hear them nicely in there.
Running out of time. We got to get back to Letaba, but definitely would come back here.
Yeah, if you guys are in this area, definitely make sure you stop here and give yourselves a good half an hour at least to do it. And if you've got nothing else to do and you're in the area, just spend a couple of hours here. I think it would be a great stop.
Yeah, good hide.
just checked out at 10 o'clock, just slightly after. But yeah, we had a very productive game drive, and now we're heading off, like I said, to Olifantsfontein to go check in at Balule, where we'll be spending the next 3 nights. And yeah, if you guys are ever looking for accommodation in this part of the world, Letaba, we definitely recommend the safari tents. They were recommended to us by SADC, and really worth it. If you guys have been camping for a few days and just looking for a little bit more luxury, those are worth it.
Definitely come back to this part of the park. The weather is definitely warming up now, so I think we're going to be reaching the 30s from tomorrow on.
Yeah, today's a nice cool 25 or so, and it's really been pleasurable. And Letaba is a lovely part of the park. Definitely we need to spend more time in this part of the park to experience things. Totally different, lots more Mopani, different kind of game sightings. Wouldn't say it's different in, I don't know, it's just different in, it's a cool way to see things, not as busy, and special sightings too that we've had. So
Although we had checked out and continued to Balule, we returned the next day, as no trip to the Letaba region would be complete without a visit to the world-class Elephant Hall. It has no entry fee and is extremely educational. Through the power of video editing, let us take you forward to show you some of the Elephant Hall.
There are so many facts and we are not going to bore you with all of them, but over the next few seconds we will flash some of the facts, so choose to randomly stop the video and read the fact that is presented to you. We know that there is something on that slide that you never knew beforehand. Join us in our next video where we spend our much awaited time at the rustic campsite of Balule and experience some more unique sightings along the way. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to our channel if you have not already done so.